Hello, happy Halloween. I am doing the House of Scorpio. Starting off, because we are in Scorpio, I'm going to do Scorpio's reading. So I've already cut the deck. I'm now going to shuffle and see what appears for you today. So this is going to be for October 22nd to November 21st. And tonight is a blue moon, which is very rare on Halloween. It happens normally every 19 years or so. So that's kind of cool. King of Cups popped out. It was backwards. Alright, here we go. Wants and desires for Scorpio in the House of Scorpio for this time period, please, of October 21st to November 22nd. It's also a full moon. You'll be able to see Mercury and Mars as well within the next few days. I don't know. I think it's Mars. No, I think there's Mercury, Venus, and Mars definitely in our alignment. I think it's Mercury that you can see to the left. To the left of the sun is obviously Mars, but to the left of the moon, I think is Mercury. Don't quote me on that. All right, here we go. Wants and desires for Scorpio. There we go. Thank you. So you have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're looking for money. You feel stuck right now in the Hangman position. And you have the Empress. So you're looking for that person with that quality, or you are that person with that quality. Oh, you have a message of love coming in. But you're not paying attention to what's around you. I feel like there's somebody around you right now that's in your life who you're not really giving much mind to, but there's potential there. I see you contemplating things, looking forward, but there's still something holding you back. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you're not putting any burdens down. You're hanging on to something. All right, thank you. So the overall energy of the reading is addiction in the reverse, so that's good, which means you are straightening out yourself, moving forward with nothing holding you back in terms of what it is that you are trying to break free from. That has happened already. All right, let's look at my book and see what we got going on here. So we have the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and that talks about yeah, there's some conflict going on, a little bit of loneliness as well happening right now for you, Scorpio. I feel like you're looking for that. I feel like there's some financial strain on you, but there's some family issues, conflict happening. Then you have the Hanged Man in the upright position, which is a major arcana, and that just talks about like being in a stuck position, like feeling, sort of like stalemated, or you can't really break free, although you have made the attempt already and you are breaking free, but there's something still there emotionally that you're not working through, and I feel like that's where you're stuck because of the fact that the King of Cups popped out. So the Empress is right beside it, and the Empress talks about abundance. So you're looking for, like right now you feel like you have a limited amount of resources. You feel like you have dependence on someone in your life, and it doesn't necessarily have to be financial or emotional, but there's some sort of mental connection, because the Empress is a very strong card in the terms of wanting that abundance to come in from that. So I feel like that's what your wants and desires are. So you basically want to break free from sort of a lonely feeling, and definitely make the connection with that abundance And I feel there's female energy there. So this could be for a male person who's watching this. If it is for the female, of course, that could just be yourself. For another female, it is 2020. So yeah, so I don't know exactly who that person is, but we can clarify later. Okay, Two of Wands. So this is your present situation. You have the Two of Wands there, and the Two of Wands talks about independence. So you're definitely an independent person, always have been, always will be. You're making plans, you have visions, you want to travel. There's decisions being made here, and you're a very forward thinker, planner. Um, in terms of what it is that you want to be successful in. You have dominion over your manifestation powers, let's say. So you're in the right position right now, universally, energetically, to make this happen. However, the Nine of Cups is right beside it in this reading, and that talks about, like, when it's in the upright position, it means you're ignoring emotion around you. You're ignoring what's being offered to you. You don't see what's that expression? Hand for the trees, or I don't know. But yeah, you're definitely, there's something going on there. So let's look that up. Nine of Cups. So I'm just going to read the upright position first so you understand where I'm coming from. So the Nine of Cups talks about satisfaction. Okay, so you're feeling unsatisfied right now with your happiness, with your wishes, with your comfort level. And there's not really much to indulge in right now because I feel like there's a lot of work happening that you're not being acknowledged for. So there we have that. So let's go to the actual reading of the Nine of Cups because it is in the reverse. And it does talk about weight gain, laziness, looking for quick results, sort of greediness feeling. Like you're feeling like you just need time for you, basically. Like you want to just like chill out and just be, but there's just so much pulling you in so many different directions right now. Because you are making those planning choices, doing what you need to do. But the Page of Cups is right there, right beside it. And I'm just going to show you quickly so you can see. So the Page of Cups definitely talks about a message coming in. Generally, when there's a page, it's a message card, I just want to get to here we go, my water there. So yeah, so the page is a messenger, and what it talks about is trustworthiness. So I feel like there's potential for some of you out there who are in a single life, okay, who may have new love coming in, okay, or those of you who are in the relationship status. I feel like there's new love coming into that relationship, okay. That's what that cup talks about. And there may be a new sense of happiness as well, like kind of like an emotional reboot, basically, okay. And so I really feel like there's an intuition coming in here that you're going to get, and that is what you need to follow, that gut feeling. That's universal energy pushing toward you what it is that you're needing and wanting, subconsciously as well as heart space and mind, okay. Your soul wants things, basically, is how this works. And sometimes you ignore your soul and you don't fill your soul space. So you're concentrating on your heart space, concentrating on your mind space, but your soul longs for something. There's something seriously missing in your connection to the overall universal energy, right? And sometimes you're drawn here, sometimes you're drawn there, you're pulled here, you're pulled there. It gives you great satisfaction in life because you're getting jobs done. You're very like, what am I trying to say? You're very like determined, right? But I do feel like that is sort of, I think, putting a bit of a strain on your relationship, if I may say so. And for those of you that are single, a new love's coming in, okay? So 10 of Wands is there in the reverse. And usually when you see the 10 of Wands in the upright position, it talks about holding on to burdens. I feel like you're letting that go. The universe is going to help you put your burden down, all right? I'm just curious. 2, 10, 3. Huh. 2, 10, 3. So 15. So 6. Okay. So this could be your 6th cycle. Oh, wait, there's 9 there as well. So Yeah, 6 or 7 cycle. Okay, so anyways, 10 of Wands in the reverse. So it does talk about sort of taking a break, finally saying no, a little bit of freedom, lightening up, right? So things are going to loosen up for you in the next coming weeks, and the universe is going to push that towards you. Christ consciousness knows what's going on, and that love and support is there for you, and it's going to come to fruition. You're going to have that moment where you go, oh, I can do what I want to do now that fulfills my soul or gives me time to charge my batteries. Okay. And then you have the 7. I always say that I need to charge my batteries. That's my ultimate go-to expression for when I'm low on like energy in life. Like I need to go, and whatever that is for people. Like some people like to go for walks. Some people like to have a hot bath and a glass of wine. I like to just chill out and watch trash TV. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just that sort of like, let go of everything feeling and just be. Well, that's what you're looking for. It's coming your way. The 7 of Pentacles is there in the reverse, and that talks about giving up too soon, working with no reward. So I feel like in this moment, if you sort of take that time out, it's going to make you seem like to others that you're not really putting your best foot forward. You're kind of being lazy, and you're going to be like snapped out for it. And I do feel like that's not the case. You need to just say no to that person, whoever that is in your life that's pressuring you, and just say, look, I need time to charge my batteries in order to get what I need to get done for you. Okay, if that's who it's for, or if it's for yourself, you need to tell yourself, no, I need to take time for me. Okay, and the universal energy is definitely there reminding you of this, and you know that internally because that's your intuition telling you. And when it tells you to take a break, take a break. That's all this is saying. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is right beside it, which means that because of all your hard work, there is money coming in, okay, and it's very practical work you're doing. So that's a good sign, and it talks about like routines that you're doing. You're very methodical with what's going on in your life right now. You're very grounded as an individual usually, but you appear not to people around you. Like the perception of you in general is that you're not a grounded person at all. You need to be like tethered by people, okay, and generally tethered by other things in life, right? Because the Devil card is here. But I feel like you've let go of that tethering sensibility and said to yourself, you know what, that independence is there for me. I think I can do this without people having to like push me into it or like get me to get up and do. You have that drive already now in you, and I think that that's a fantastic progression for you, Scorpio. And that being in this universal placement here in the cards is good because it talks about there's going to be a sense of security when this is finished for you, okay, and dependable home life. So like you'll be able to just relax in your home, and you'll be able to nurture what it is inside that you need to heal from, or comfort, or just watch that trash TV escape from reality thing that I like to do to charge your batteries. So I'm going to clarify the Empress card because I'm really wondering what that's talking about. Because like I said, your wants and desires, it's very understandable that you don't want to feel stuck. You want to move on. You just want to do whatever you have to do to get through this and find that time for you. But I'm curious to see why the abundance card, like what are you looking for in abundance, or that there's a lack of abundance? Like in what way is it emotion? Is it money? Is it mentality, intelligence, like education, you know what I mean? So let's just see what the cards have to say. Please show me what clarification for the Empress card here in the reading for Scorpio for wants and desires, please. And hopefully it'll pop out for me. There it is. Oh wow, the Tower in reverse and the World in reverse. Holy Hannah. Scorpio, you're manifesting a change massively. The abundance you're looking for. I just got goosebumps. Ooh, hasn't happened in a while. All right. let me just get my breath here for a second. Normally the Tower means chaos. Okay? Oppression, disaster, things like that. But you've averted this. So you definitely dodged a bullet in whatever it is that you're looking for in terms of abundance. the World card is in reverse, and usually when the World card is in the upright position, it talks about cycles not being finished. As I said earlier, 6 or 7 cycle, did I not? Whew! Okay, so the World card in the reverse talks about unfinished lessons, sort of fear of change, things like that. So when it's in the upright position, it's about completion and that sort of thing. But you have unfinished lessons. So you're in a cycle right now where you're learning from whatever it is that you're going through right now is definitely a teachable moment for you universally, karmically. You're on the right life path. Absolutely. And in terms of abundance. Now let's see. We have 12 and we have 16. So that's 36. So 36 is 9. We have another 9. That's 18. 18, that's 9 again. And 9, 10, 11, 22, 29, 9, 10, 11, 2. 2. So 2, you're probably on your second soul cycle, and I would say you're either in your 7th or 9th soul circles in terms of the people who are around you. I feel like there's a part of you who, some of you, I'm getting another storyline. Some of you are being pulled towards another direction in life. Some of you are being pulled to someone directly you don't know, but you feel a connection and you don't know why. That is a soul connection. It's kismet. That's part of your soul family, okay? This person, whoever it is, and it doesn't have to be romantic. That person in your life is making you see things from a different perspective, okay? Which is why I think you've become quite independent mentally in terms of how to do this thing for yourself in life, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. Could be work job, could be a family situation, could be house renovation, could be working on your relationship, whatever the case may be. You are definitely paying attention, you're definitely making the changes, and the message is coming. So if you're waiting for a message from that person, whoever that is, that kismet person is coming your way. But I just want to touch base on the fact that you really dodged a bullet here with somebody. You really did. And because of that, you have limited resources and you're dependent right now because, so you're looking for unlimited resources. So you're working very hard to get to the end of the road so that you can relax and have that stability. I get that, okay? But because you have unfinished business, I feel like it may be with that person. Does that make sense? It may be with that person. It could be someone from your past. Let's see. Let's just see who it is. I'm gonna get my handy dandy glasses on. Starseed Oracle, or let's do this one. Okay, these are my new cards. I have 2 new decks. I also have another deck my son took from me. Okay, please let us know who this, please is, oh, right away. Star Ancestors. Ooh, okay, Hidden Secrets, Lost Wisdom, Look a Little Deeper. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that, the 3 pyramids, the stars of Orion. That's what I think. I think of the stars of Orion. And then you have, the ancestors in the clouds. These are people who have passed on, my love. Okay, and they're guiding you. And then 2 came out, and then this is also called star bathing. So this is what you need to do to get your alignment with your soul kismet energy happening. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation, star bathing. Look at that. That's beautiful. So you really have to bask in the stars. Take a gander, look up for a little while instead of looking down and looking left and looking right and looking forward. Look up. Okay, that's what it's telling you to do. I'm going to refer to the book if I can find it. I don't quite know where it is. just to get a little bit more clarification on the star bathing, but that's my interpretation. Just one moment, I'm going to grab the book and see if we can't get this sorted. Be right back. Okay, so, all right, so we're looking at star bathing, yeah? Which is, okay, should have a little thing in the back, give you a hint as to what page, anyway. Okay. Let's see. What was the other one as well? Star Ancestors. Oh, that's so exciting. I don't even think I need to look into this book, to be honest with you guys. I just really don't. Okay, so there we go. Star Ancestors talks about the ancients knew much more than we do about our connection with the stars. Their pyramids, temples, and other places of worship created in precise alignment with the stars exist in all corners of the world. What if this ancient wisdom is available for you to uncover now? You're being called to think and listen with your ancient heart and soul. Soul, told you, to tap into the part of you that remembers and knows. All ancient secrets are whispered forever in our ears. Our mystic knowing blooms in your heart. All potent power pumps through our veins, and you're being invited to step into your ancient knowingness, to be held by the rememberings of your star ancestors. To look a little deeper if you're feeling stuck. Ooh, goosebumps. Which, you hangman's right there. You're being called to do something different, to change your point of view. So creativity happens when we put together two things that don't belong, when we do this unexpected thing. So often a creative solution is right in front of us, and just because we think the same thoughts and act the same way, we miss what's in the open, which is the Nine of Cups. You're here to remember and uncover ancient secrets and transmissions, technology and wisdom that are so needed on the planet right now, to unlock your soul's memories of a time when we lived in the harmony on Earth and one day will again. And then, so I'm ready to remember ancient mysteries and secrets from deep within. Look at that. That's beautiful. And then star bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. The stars are constantly showering emanations onto the crystalline grid of the Earth. When things are in balance, the planet also sends information back to the stars. Many star seeds have come to Earth at this time to help shift the planet vibrationally. To activate the ancient codes of wisdom that humanity has forgotten. And all of that information is stored by the crystalline grid. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline grid of the Earth. That's basically, the crystalline grid, if you don't know, is basically the Akashic records. It's just the connection that energetic, like ley lines and things like that cover the Earth. It has an imaginary, you can't see it, but it's an unseen force field. It's electromagnetic sort of ley lines in the air that surround the Earth, and they kind of go this way and this way and this way, and they all connect. just for reference. So some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. Ooh. You're very strong, Scorpio. Most Scorpios are very strong in this energy field. You may also be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download a star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me if you want. And this card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean, see what I told you before about that person, you don't know really what's going on or why you're being connected. Well, this is why. This is a star ancestor, and it's going to help you connect to the energy field. And that is what might charge your batteries. The card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. So you say, I open myself up to receiving the wisdom of the crystalline grid beneath me. May the stars and the earth inform and heal me, and as they do, may it heal the earth too. Isn't that beautiful? I love these cards. They're by Danielle Noel, is the artwork, and Rebecca Campbell are both. I have her light work oracle cards, and then I have these ones. So there you have that. You have some a little bit of clarity there, and I'm doing a little longer reading for you, Scorpio, because it is your house. And I'm going to quickly pick from this deck by Kyle Gray. It's Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards, and I'm just curious to see what pops up in form of ancestry. Now, we know that it talked about Egypt on the one card with the 3 temples, the 3 pyramids, talking about Orion's belt, and it's often related to the Pleiadians and or not the Pleiadians, I'm not quite sure, maybe the Arcturians, I don't know. Anyway, I'm not very familiar with that stuff, but yeah, let's see what's happening with this person, this star ancestor, please tell us great wisdom from these cards as to who this person's soul energy lies with, please. Soul energy connection here, please. What star ancestor is Scorpio intertwined with or needs to connect with? Okay, let's see. All right. Oh, thank you. Let's see what's happening here. I should have followed my gut and picked that card because it was stuck right out at me. Wasn't meant to be. There it is again. I'm taking it. Star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Look at that. Again, we're talking about the soul. So this is a situation where you need to feed your soul, Scorpio. And the Sky Father is the person. So the Sky Father is who you need to get in touch with, the light of the essence. And it says, trust in the unknown. It's beautiful artwork. Look at that. Okay. And then you also have the Spirit Fox. It says, trust your talents in changing times. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's your spirit animal right now. The Spirit Fox. Okay. So I really am excited that these cards were pulled today. And I love these new cards. They're just absolutely beautiful. These are Angels and Ancestor Oracle cards. The artwork is by Lily Moses, and Kyle Gray is the person that has done them. And yeah, it's a lot of Christ consciousness, God energy happening there, guys. A lot of universal energy around you. Scorpio, it's a good time for you right now. And you know what? It's funny because, the ancient myth of, All Hallows Eve and that sort of thing, in terms of, like when you were small, you'd hear, oh, the goobly gobblies are coming out the night before Halloween, and they're, and that's why you wear a mask on Halloween to hide away from the evil spirits, and then you can talk to the good ones, and that's the myth behind Halloween, really. But it is kind of a really interesting time of year because the star alignments are quite interesting, and also there's a vibe in the air that's quite mystical. So I feel like there's a reason why this came out today, and I'm really happy that you were here to tune in. If it resonated with you, I hope that it did. Please comment, share below, and if not, I'm very sorry. Perhaps it's not for you, and perhaps this reading is for your cross watcher anyway, or it just didn't resonate with you because it's not meant for you. Unfortunately, that's how this works. Sometimes people tune in a month from now when we'll watch this and say, oh my God, that is what I'm going through right now, and that is perfectly fine because I think everything happens for a reason. Everything's connected, and we're all part of the natural force of energy. Okay, we're all part of God Christ consciousness. And so, with that being said, I'm going to leave this on a happy note and say, connect with your soul, take the break, listen to your heart, and you'll be okay. So hang in there, Scorpio. It's almost over. This hard work you've been going through. You'll get there. And happy Halloween! See you next time.
Okay. Okay. That was